What's up, guys? This is Afraz, and what we're going to be talking about today on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon is what happens when you get that empty feeling inside. So I'm going to talk from personal experience, and I'm sure most of you have had this experience as well. That's probably why you clicked on this video. Whenever we go from a very high point to a very low point, you kind of feel like something is missing. Something is like missing either here or here. It kind of is similar to what people call anxiety. However, it feels like you're missing out on something, or like you're doing everything that you're usually doing, but that something is missing. And this is something that people get from time to time. This happened to me just recently because I was super unproductive and I binge watched a couple Netflix series, and after I finished watching it over a week, the only thing I was doing was just watching a Netflix series. And after that, after it was over, I was like, wow, I feel so purposeless and like existence is pointless. But it's funny because the other times I felt like that is when I come from a vacation and I get a harsh reality check. Like after having a blast on vacation for like a week, you come back and you just have this thing that hits you, and you're like, oh man, gotta go back to reality. And you get this like feeling in the pit of your stomach. You're like, man, something is missing, because you were so focused on that vacation or whatever you're doing on that time off. Another thing is like when you watch a movie that has a really epic plot line, and then you come out and it's just a super epic movie, and you come out like after 2 hours of being super immersed in the theater. You leave, you walk outside, and you're like, man, my life is pretty average. But you know, your life is not average. I'm telling you right now, like life is anything but average. It's also hot as hell here out in Texas. The Texas heat is getting to me pretty hard. But what I wanted to talk about was how to combat that feeling of emptiness. I was feeling that for the past week or so, and what helped me break out of it was actually just doing things like this. Like one, going for a walk in nature, you know, maybe not when it's so hot, but maybe in the morning or the evening. But going for a walk in the nature, but reading, nature, top two things, meditating, which I need to get back on. I was very consistent with it for a while, but I fell off of it. But those three things, lifting weights or working out, any type of exercise, and then spending time with family and friends. Yesterday, I was feeling that feeling really, really hard. And my parents were home last night in the evening, and we all just went for a walk outside together around the neighborhood. Me, my mom, my dad, and we just talked for like 20-30 minutes, chilled, did some sun gazing. I mean, you know, how many people can say they went sun gazing with their parents? But yeah, other than that, like it was a very chill time, and I would encourage you to try out one of those 5 things I listed out to combat that emptiness feeling. So if you are feeling empty, if you just came back from a vacation, just had a harsh reality check, just finished an awesome movie, or like had an awesome night out with your friends, and you woke up in the morning and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself now. Those 5 things, getting in nature, immersing yourself in nature is one great thing. That'd probably be the number 1 thing. Number 2 would be reading, immersing yourself in a novel or in a self-improvement book. Right now, I'm reading Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, and it's a book that has been recommended to me for years, except I'm just now getting around to it. So I'll let you know how that goes. And so nature, reading, working out, lifting weights, that's gonna also, it's like kind of self-improvement, right? So you feel like something is missing because you feel you're not complete. So the best thing to do is do things that help make you complete. And working out is one of those big things, because literally you're literally growing as a person every time you work out. My last video I talked about how to get better one workout at a time, and this kind of relates to that. You know, you're always trying to improve yourself, and that helps get rid of that like emptiness feeling. Kind of helps fill you up. The other 2 things were spending time with friends. So like you hang out with friends. I went to a barbecue the other day to my best friend's house, and we just hung out with a few other close friends, and then I spent time with my parents yesterday. So all in all, it was really good, like, past few days. I think I finished this Netflix series sometime in the middle of last week, and afterwards, I just felt so purposeless. And I was literally Googling, like a post binge watch feeling, like post binge watch series on Netflix feeling, and some articles came up that said like people feel depressed after watching a Netflix series because they're so used to like the characters and the life of the characters that when they go back to their own life, it's like, oh, this is so different, you know, or like, what am I like even supposed to do here? So yeah, so try out those few things. Hopefully that help. If not, then you know you're probably not doing it enough. That's the other thing, you know. It's not like a quick and easy fix. It's like you got to keep doing these things over and over again, like until you feel better. Like luckily for me, like I wasn't so far gone to the point where like I needed to immerse myself in all this stuff for like a month. I mean, just been doing it for like maybe 3 days and I feel better already. Um, you know, but I was like very out of it for a few days. Like hit some low points, just very like unenthusiastic, lethargic. Um, just like didn't want to like do anything, you know. But snapped out of it. Got some good productive work done. Edited some videos. And I'm gonna make some more videos as in the style that you saw last time in this video. So the one where I was walking on the street, and then this one as well. I'm just kind of out here in nature. I've been wanting to make these videos for a while, but never got around to it because of the mic. But I finally got the mic, as I said. So I'll probably just be talking about different topics. Not sure what exactly I'll be talking about yet, but just like self-improvement, like how to, just pretty much my experience and how they can help you is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Anyways, other than that, I think that's about it. So, peace.